Good morning. I'm Sivakumar Raja, soft skills trainer, voice and accent trainer, public speaker, and a motivational speaker. And today, my topic is presentation skills. Presentation skills are those skills which are required to give an effective and efficient presentation. So, before going ahead with the presentation, you need to gather the required information. See, you can gather the information either from the Google or from any other source and jot down the important points. Before going ahead with the presentation, time doesn't permit you to go through the entire information, what all you have gathered, the entire script. You cannot go through the entire script. So jot down the important points, go through those points, try to remember those points so that you'll be able to elaborate those points. And always keep cue cards. See, you cannot expect anyone to remember or recollect the entire information. So what you are suggested to do is write down the important points on the cue cards so that nothing, you'll be able to look into that, you'll be able to recollect and you'll be able to deliver. And always keep your visual aids ready. Your PowerPoint presentations, your photos, videos, and your graphs, charts, all those things, you keep them ready so that you'll be able to make the presentation more effective. And at the end of every presentation, go for a QA session. What I mean to say is question and answer session. See, there may be people who have got queries and it's your responsibility to answer the queries. And if you are unable to answer any query, accept it, nothing wrong in doing it. See, no one can have 100% knowledge regarding anything. So accepting is nothing wrong in that. But always conduct a QA session because people might be anxiously waiting with their queries and it's your responsibility to answer those queries. See, know your audience. The program or the presentation has to be adjusted according to the requirement and convenience of the audience. You cannot give the same presentation to everyone. It has to be done according to their convenience and requirement, according to their standards. See, when you speak in a village, the presentation has to be adjusted according to their convenience. When you run the program or a presentation in school, again, it should be according to their understanding. And if you do it in a college, it should be able to do good to those students. And when you run it in an office or a corporate world, you should be able to motivate them. So the program or the presentation has to be designed and it has to be adjusted according to the convenience and requirement of the audience. So know your audience so that you'll be able to adjust the program according to their convenience and requirement. Know the environment. See, you are suggested to go before time so that you will be able to get accustomed to the environment. See, it takes some time to get accustomed to the environment. It takes a couple of minutes. So what is suggested to do is go before time, try to get accustomed to the environment, feel the vibrations of the environment. See, there is a possibility you may get stuck up in the traffic or your Google Maps may shut down. There are many possibilities which may make you not to reach the place within time. And if you are unable to reach the place within time, see, you will feel nervous. You will not be able to give a proper presentation. So always go before time, make an attempt to get accustomed to the environment, meet the people there. You need to greet them. See, when you start the presentation, you cannot expect everyone to be present there. There are people who always get late. So you need to wait, obviously, for those people. So within the time, you can meet the people who have already come. You can greet them. So before starting the presentation, you can develop a rapport with them. So try to understand the audience and try to make them understand about your presentation. So that will make your presentation more effective. And when you interact with people, you'll be able to get accustomed to the environment and you'll be able to make yourself more comfortable so that you'll be able to deliver an effective presentation. So always go before time and try to get accustomed to the environment. Try to understand the people. Try to meet the people. Try to greet them. Try to speak to them. Try to interact with the people. That will really do you good in your presentations. Test all your equipment. See, before going ahead with the presentation, test all your equipment. See, when you are going ahead with a presentation, if at all the equipment doesn't work, really you'll feel handicapped. So what is suggested to do is, before starting the presentation, see, test the equipment, whether they are working properly or not. And you should always be ready, even if the equipment doesn't work properly. See, even the PowerPoints may not work properly, or sometimes there may be failure in power. Even in such circumstances, you should be able to deliver a effective presentation. So you need to be prepared for all those things. So even in the absence of the visual aids, you should be able to give a effective presentation. So always expect the unexpected. See, always record your presentation. The best way of rectifying the mistakes is to record the presentation. Okay, listen to the presentation so that you'll be able to understand the mistakes. See, you have been delivering presentations for a very long time. Even if you're not delivering from a very long time, once you record your presentation, once you have a look at the presentation, you'll be able to understand the mistakes. You'll be able to make the required rectification to the mistakes. And the best way of doing it is record the presentations, have a look at the presentations. If there is anything to be rectified regarding the communication skills or regarding the pronunciation or regarding the body language, you can do that. So the best way of rectifying the mistakes is recording the presentation and going through the presentations. So try to speak in every opportunity. See, public speaking or presentation skills, they cannot be learned in a single day. It takes a lot of time to learn those things. So what is suggested to be done is, see, always grab the opportunities to speak in public. See, whenever you get an opportunity to try to speak, try to interact with people. And what I would suggest you to do is, don't wait for the opportunity to come, grab the opportunities. And presentation skills are skills which cannot be learned in a single day. It takes a lot of time to digest these things. These are all employable skills, and these things will help you to get success not only in personal life but also in the professional life. But you'll not get them in an hour or a day. It takes a lot of time to digest them. So what I would suggest you to do is always grab the opportunity, try to interact with the people, try to speak to the people, so that you get trained in all these employable skills, which will help you to get the required success, not only in the personal life, but also in the professional life. Practice the body language. See, everyone would be practicing their presentations. Everyone would be doing it. At the same time, practice even the body language. See, you need to have good communication skills. You need to be audible. You need to be cheerful. And always wear a smile, and you need to have proper eye contact with everyone. And your tone should reflect your confidence levels. And always stand on both the legs. And when you sit, keep your spine straight and have the required eye contact with everyone. So this is how we need to go ahead in the presentations. So practice even the body language. See, 93%, recent studies says 93% of the communication is being done through non-verbal communication, body language. And only 7% of communication is being done through verbal communication. So try to understand the importance of non-verbal communication and body language. And you can learn them. It's an art, I do understand, but you can learn the non-verbal communication, body language. These things will come on practice. But always rehearse well, practice well. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to digest these things. You need to rehearse a lot. You need to practice a lot before going it with the presentation. Even all the successful people who give the successful presentations, they do rehearse a lot. They do practice a lot. Even they suggest people to do the same. Slow down and use pauses. See, when you go ahead in the presentations, don't rush in the presentations. Take the required pauses, slow down. So pauses will make the presentation more effective. So don't hesitate to do that. So don't rush, because there may be people who cannot understand. So you need to be slow down and use the required pauses to make your presentation more effective, so that it will be able to reach the people properly. Don't hesitate to use humor and emotion in the presentation. See, people they have come all the way only to get the required information. See, everyone understand that they didn't come all the way to get entertained, and even we are not here to entertain people. But adding humor and emotion will make the presentation more effective. You'll be able to make your presentation more effective by adding humor and emotion. So don't hesitate to add those things. So if it's 5 minutes before, so make yourself comfortable and get ready to go ahead with the presentation. And exercise a lot. See, if at all you need to give a presentation somewhere in the afternoon, in the morning, don't hesitate to do exercise. It will really do you good. And breathing exercise, it will do you good. And even before starting the presentation, take a long breath. Don't hesitate to take a long breath. It will do you a lot of good. It will rejuvenate your energy. It will make you get relaxed. See, sometimes it may so happen, people may get stuck up when they are speaking. So to avoid it, the best way of releasing the stress is to take a long breath. Make a long breath. Take a long breath. Make yourself comfortable and go ahead in the presentations. Project confidence. See, if you project confidence, automatically your brain start developing the required confidence. Your mind has got the power to do that. So don't hesitate to project the confidence. project the confidence, and you will automatically develop the required confidence, and you will be able to go ahead in the presentations. Tell stories in the presentations. See, everyone loves to listen to stories. It may be a personal stories or stories which are gathered about from some other place, or you can also tell stories of those people who have achieved the required success in life. You can tell the stories of all the successful people that will really motivate people, and everyone loves to listen to stories, and obviously it will make your presentation more effective. So don't hesitate to tell stories to the people. Include graphs, images, and facts. See, it will make the presentation more realistic and reliable. See, if you give the required facts, it will become more realistic. People will be able to get the confidence on your presentations. So present them the required facts. The structure of any presentation is introduction, body, and conclusion. See, don't read the presentation, don't be robotic. See, you should be able to perform in the presentations as actors and actors they do in the dais or in the movies. You should be able to perform. These things you will get them on practice. You can get trained in those things. So what is required and important is you need to rehearse, you need to practice so that you'll be able to perform well. Always try to speak in public. Whenever you get an opportunity, try to speak, try to interact with public. And what I would suggest you to do is don't wait for the opportunity to come. Grab the opportunities, try to speak and try to interact with the people, because it's an art which cannot be learned in a single day. It takes a lot of time. So all these things are employable skills which will help you not only to get success in personal life, but also they will help you to get success in professional life. So whenever you get an opportunity, try to speak, try to interact with the people so that you'll be able to digest these things which come on practice. Prepare cue cards. See, you cannot expect anyone to remember the entire presentation. You'll not be able to remember the entire script. You'll not be able to recollect and deliver them. So don't hesitate to prepare the cue cards so that you'll be able to look into that. You'll be able to recollect. You'll be able to elaborate the points. So nothing wrong in looking into the script. Also prepare the cue cards, which will do you good, on which you will jot down the important points. Transform the nervousness into enthusiasm. See, most of the people, when they go ahead in the presentation, there's a possibility of getting some nervousness. So make an attempt to transform the nervousness into enthusiasm and show that passion and enthusiasm in your presentations, which will make your presentations more effective. Attend the other presentees. See, the advantage of attending the other presentees is you'll be able to get accustomed to the environment, you'll be able to understand the audience, and there is a possibility that you may get some information from the other presentees. But what is more important is your presentation. If you keep listening to their presentation, that will not do you good. You have come all the way to give your presentation. So try to recollect your presentation, because what is more important for you is your presentation, and you have come all the way to deliver your presentation. So try to get accustomed to the environment, try to understand the audience. At the same time, try to recollect your script or presentation, because what is more important for you is your presentation, and you have come all the way to give your presentation. See, always arrive early. There is a possibility that you may get struck up in the traffic, or even your Google Maps, they may shut down. So always arrive early. See, if you get late, you'll get nervousness. You'll not be able to perform the things properly. So always arrive early. And in any presentation, you cannot expect all the audience to come together. There is a possibility few of them may get even late. So you need to wait for them at least for a couple of minutes. So within the time, meet those people who have come, greet those people, try to get accustomed to them, try to understand them, try to make them understand about your presentation. So which will help you to develop a rapport, and which will help you to develop an interaction with those people, so that you'll be able to adjust the presentation according to their convenience and requirement, so that the presentation would be obviously more effective, and you will also be able to make yourself more comfortable. Before going ahead with the presentation, if you interact with those people who have come all the way to attend the presentation, you'll be able to get accustomed to the environment, so that you'll be able to make yourself more comfortable, and you will be able to give a effective presentation. See, most audience are sympathetic. Don't be under the impression that people will be waiting for an opportunity to laugh at you. Don't be under the impression that people will be. Don't be under an impression that people will be waiting for an opportunity to laugh at you. Audience are very sympathetic because they do understand how difficult it is, how nerve-wracking it is to give a presentation before public. And majority of the people, they cannot speak before public. So they understand the difficulty. So they'll be very sympathetic. So don't be under that impression that they'll be waiting for a opportunity to laugh. So be very confident. You need to have good communication skills. You need to be audible. You need to be cheerful. Always wear a smile and have eye contact with everyone. And your tone should reflect your confidence levels. And try to communicate in space. So these things are required in the presentation skills. Take deep breaths. The best stress releasing technique is to take a long breath. Take a long breath. Make yourself comfortable and go ahead in the presentations. And this is the best stress releasing technique which you can follow to go ahead with an effective presentation. And actively engage the audience. You need to show your passion and enthusiasm to the audience. Present confidence in your body language. See, if you're physically present the confidence, the mind will automatically start developing a confidence. The mind has got a power, it has got a skill to develop the confidence when your body is presenting a confidence. So be very confident when you go ahead with the presentations. Keep some drinking water at your disposal. And don't forget to hit the washroom before going ahead with the presentations. And join the Toastmaster clubs. Toastmaster clubs are within India and even in the abroad. People, like-minded people who would like to interact, who would like to make presentation about the topics, they would be meeting in the Toastmasters and they will be making an attempt to speak. So try to get into the Toastmaster clubs so that you'll be able to practice well. You'll be able to share your views with others. And you need to know how to open a meeting, how to close a meeting. You can say, I'm very delighted to be here before you on this day to share my time with you. Or you can say, I'm very delighted to be here to share the day with you. So this is how you can open a presentation. I'm signing out till we meet again. Bye for now. Have a nice day.